Yorkie the Barbarian here. Taking you back in time. So the 15th of March, 901 AD. Norse Wind Blows. Our king here, our Jarl, is a Jarl of Viking, Haarrrh, and the Jarldom of Iceland. We could form that into a kingdom. Perhaps. Are we currently at war? Am I missing something? No, we're at peace. We lost the last part of the war. It's above the domain limit by 2. We'll live with that. We're at peace with Wessex. Oh no, we're allied with Wessex. We're allied with the Nordland. We do have more troops than them, and we have allies. But I don't think we're in a position to declare war. Level of fame is less than illustrious, yes. The level of fame is currently distinguished. Next is illustrious. At a grand total of 3,000. We're only gaining 0.6 a month. Fourth position we could do. We could declare war on New Zealand, Denmark, Sweden, and Upland. Or Haarrrh indeed. I don't think any of them are a good idea. Upland I would like to. I don't think that we'll be able to conquer them. Firstly, they've got allies. We do have a distinct advantage here. We might be able to do it. We're also down actually, so we won't go for it yet. Swiss Wade. Apparently, after it in my son and Anundra's food during dinner a few nights ago, seems if Anundra is trying to tire Haarrrh out by not reacting to her bullying. No matter how many times Haarrrh calls him a newt or slaps him across the cheek. Ignore her, she'll be fine. Hopeful, y'all. I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Good. I don't think I need to go on swaying them, so I will sway Dan. The years to bring peace to Hjaltland. How old am I right now? 50. I may have a few years. Well, I have a few years left, I'm sure. If I wanted to declare a kingdom, I would need to be the illustrious thing. Your land, 1222. It's bad. Denmark. You have allies. Too many. What can we do here? Oh, yes, I don't want to declare yet until we've got these fully recovered. That is true. Wait, compliments. To make my steward Dan more susceptible to my attempt to approach him, I can include a compliment. He's an astute intellectual to clear rationality. Recent correspondence has been a source of joy. Good. And how the market. Landslide in Vinkelmark. A landslide has been reported in Vinkelmark, burying several villagers and killing many people. Let's try to help the victims as much as we can. Flame! My kitty cat, purring comfort. After yet another stressful day, I slumped down on a chair in my chamber. For how long will I be able to keep this up? Suddenly I hear a quiet meow and my cat Flame jumps up onto my lap and starts purring. I sit with her for a while, just listening to the calming sound and petting her orange fur. My counsellor died! That's not good. Who's there? Oystein! A voice called from behind. Oystein! Who is it? I say loudly. Silence. Odd. I thought I heard someone calling my name, yet when I turned, no one around. Very odd. Phew. We'll be fine. And my dedication for faith is increased. The road. My steward Dan informs me that there is a desperate need for a new road to traverse the Kingdom of Telemark. Many of the old roads are dilapidated and even dangerous. A commoner by the name of Dagger has put forward the natural leader as the construction effort. Be it done. Can I go on a hunt? Yes. Sound the horn. The road, a tavern. The road construction at Telemark has met with a delay. Dagger reports that the workers have been corralled by a would-be innkeeper to soothe their souls, and that of other travellers. They are building a roadside tavern. Back on the road. My son, Chieftain Oliver, went on ahead of the group, facing the lynx. I followed close behind, and I find him standing above a commoner, looking an arrow out of the poor woman's chest. As soon as he sees me, hides the arrow behind his back. It was the lynx, father, I swear. Soon enough, the rest of the party will catch up and demand an explanation. He's my heir. Let's think about this. Temperate. We must cover this up, my son. Will not look good for you if we do not. Unfortunately, his secret was exposed. Returning from the wild, the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the Tiger behind as the servants prepare the lynx and other game for the journey back. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but there were silver linings we found. Going home in disappointment. Road, Dagger's expertise. It is not often that the commoner addresses me directly, but Dagger reports on the construction efforts in Telemark. The plan for the road was to pass through this field, my liegeness, but I know the kind of soil we're working with. Mayhaps my peasantness could request that we reroute it through a nearby forest. I value your judgment. You are the one we put in as an expert. I shall listen. Faction created against you. Isn't rabble, I care not for them. Hold a feast. Feast, a cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far, reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Insulting altercations. After copious amounts of food and drink have been consumed, I find my wife, Esselhild, in the middle of a loud conversation. She turns to me as soon as she notices my appearance. And your mere presence fouls this evening. I think you've had enough for tonight, wife. The road work ethic. My steward remains almost shocked. I've been inspecting the road construction in Telemark, and the peasant workers are so much more efficient than I expected. Even I might learn a thing or two from them. I would say that, but no, I think my temperance and my calmness suggest otherwise. Can we use this knowledge elsewhere? Feast, a laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, if Nollifer approaches Ethelhild and me at the great table. This is a marvellous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? Given she was trying to stab me in the back there, verbally. I'm going to compliment her. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Ethelhild to thank for such success. I feel nothing but gratitude as she's off a few guests. Until next time. Whole grand sacrifice. No, not right now. Now, upland. The only conquering the chief Naboden. It would be good to take upland, I think. You do not like me. Before I do, I'd actually like to invite some champion. The road network through Telemark is finally complete. Might very well be the best road in the entire realm, my liege. Dagger, more work for you. And a stewardship perk. Chains of loyalty. Okay, prisoner. What do you like? Not very good. Get rid of him. New champion has arrived. Yes, we want you. I shall earn respect. Alright, greetings, my liege. I'd be delighted if your daughter Dalla could visit my court. Yes, of course she'll be there. No problem. I hereby invite you to the wedding of Chiefess and at my court. Be a pleasure. We are gathered here today to witness the marriage of Chieftain Haarrrh of Nordland and Chiefess Elfwin of Nordland. The priest's words echo across the great hall of Nordland, which has been outfitted in drab tapestries and wilting flowers. It's obvious that Chieftain Haarrrh of Nordland didn't open the treasury for this one. Hardly looking forward to what dinner looks like. As the day, Chieftain Haarrrh and Chiefess Elfwin say their vows, and with that they are married. Now it's time for the real reason people go to weddings, the reception. See how this goes. She's returned. My son Anandr seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things he could not stop talking about, the rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. The trappings of power by which our world is ruled. Greedy no. I will show him how to make friends at a feast. Champion has arrived. Flame, secret revealed. Meow. Look down and see that my cat Flame has dropped a scroll at my feet. Sealed in the Stuart Dan's distinct style, giving curiosity, I skimmed the text. For I do not believe in Odin. Well, that is your choice, Dan. Yes, we wish you in the court. The reception's end. We feasted and danced late into the night, but at last it is time to head back home. I could not help but note that Chief Haarrrh and Chiefess Elfwin seemed to have little in the way of chemistry whatsoever. Indeed, there will be little more than strangers sharing a bed. Well, the wedding is done. Sacrifice 200, no. I don't wish to lose that. What else do we have here? Ask for gold, why not? Designated Guardian. What do you like? Vegan Marshal. You are one with the intrigue, aren't you? Not really a marshal. That's not what I want. A child. That is fine. Do we have anyone who could be a position? My champion can. He's not very good, but he's fine. Lively livestock. As additional payment in recent trade, I found myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Westland will prosper from the herd, yes. Call to war! I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the Wessexian claim on the Earl of Middlesex. You'll accept it. That's Middlesex, and it's not exactly going to be a difficult conquest, so I don't even need to be in it. Although, it may not hurt to be in it, after all. My wife is pregnant. Unlock a perk for the stewardship. Likeable. You like me, you really like me. Wait, are we at war with Haarrrh? Indeed. Indeed. Well then. Haarrrh seems to be our foe right now. Ah. Controlling Heltland has increased. Belmork. Yeah, next. Grace and Brigid, Ethelhild, has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Theory, yes. Daughter learns language, good. This looks bad. Blame the troublemaker. My vassal, Chieftain Haarrrh, approached me, rage in his eyes and cat in his hand, held by the scruff of his neck. Put my cat down! As he thrust the cat into my face, I see that it's my dear Flame. Found this little monster among my things, but wasn't scratched a bit, so it's covered in piss. I'll compensate you. Empty council position, my steward. Rangi, it will do. Contemptuous. Screwed up this time. Victory! Good. Now we can disband all. And recover. Provisional catastrophe. A morning chorus of twittering birds accompany me down to the cellar. The light of dawn giving way to gloomy darkness, lit only by sputtering lamps. I yawn and stretch as I go, my feet padding across the floorboards. Once my eyes adjust to the lack of light, a culinary tragedy is unveiled. By them, apple cores, scattered crumbs, bones flensed clean of their meat. In shock, I look around the entire room, but everywhere my eyes land, they find yet more evidence. Suddenly in the corner is a contented burp. Who is Sparker? Priest? Yes. Not a very good one. If you enjoyed the cellar, you'll love the dungeon. And we have a better priest now. Spy master's gone. A legendary holy man. Recently there have been rumours among the commoners in Telemark that a wise and benevolent holy man by the name of Sigtrygr Svarti is going around secretly blessing every town and farm and river and so on, chanting prayers and performing white magic to improve the lives of the people. Such stories are nice and inspire the people, but no one has actually seen this Sigtrygr figure. People just claim he actually exists. He's just a tall tale. If it helps to feel better, that's fine. A vessel fit for a Jarl. A Jarl's longship says much about him. It tells you how rich he is, how successful, what image he wishes to project for the rest of the world. I look at my current craft and deem it lacking. As if to punctuate the thought, a piece of rigging comes loose with a crack, the whole vessel creaking ominously as it redistributes pressure. Commissioning a new ship is simple enough, but is a simple replacement good enough? Don't I deserve a vessel that tells the world about me? I think a dragon. For all my name. Come closer, I have a story to tell you. My son and heir, Chief Nullifer, says, beckoning me towards bonfire. The story of when I became friends with High Chief Isildur of Iceland. Yes, my mother, Nullifer pursed his lips, and continues to tell the story. As a flame from the bonfire licked the night sky. Those around you, your friends, your advisors, even your rivals. They are the ones who matter. Keep them close, especially your enemies. Stories always make me feel better, Olafur. Excuse me. Educate child. That's fine. Let me turn this up. My throat is irritated right now. I remember the day when my son Anandar was born, my sensible son. Memories like these bring me comfort. I like to bring, no matter what happens, I always know my family's there for me. I know he deserves a gift for his loyalty, indeed. One of my champions, who was impoverished, has recently died, leaving behind an orphan child. I really feel pity for the unfortunate youth who has no family left. I'll try to find the child a good place to live. One of my trusted champions, I think. They are, after all, trusted. How is Upland doing? Three. What is that? Burning rivalry, the bonfire sparks drift lazily up into the night sky, with smoke. But I can enjoy the scene. Can't enjoy the scene as I normally would. My wife, little old, stands triumphantly in front of the fire, challenging me to approach. In her hand, a very own artifact, ornamented silver figurine, stolen from me by that snake. Not one step closer, Oystein, she calls over. Your precious bauble burns if you move a muscle. Faithful held, I shout. Return to me that which is mine, and we will have no further quarrel. Elthal simply grins in response and moves my possession over the fire. Feeling, are you afraid to face me? Oh my. Let's move that off camera a little. For a few minutes, although we are an 18 rated channel. But just so the lords of YouTube do not get upset. For a few brief moments, High Chief Desatleld and I pace in lazy circles, each watching for an opening. I have my axe ready to defend myself, and she clutches a hammer firmly to hand. The fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. How about thee just die? I try a few perfunctory quick slashes, focusing mostly on trying not to lose my axe. Nothing really gets even close to my foe. The Lord and St. George suffer blasphemous shrieks at Lild. My form is deteriorating fast with numerous exploitable gaps. Always a flattener for scum. I'm defeated. You'll rue the day you defeated me. An under comes of age. Since come of age, my tuition went under is at an end, and he failed to become anything meaningful. You need swaying if you have a scheme against me. Mysteries of the Scriptures. My daughter Sig and her little friend Cracker had taken a copy of one of the scriptures from the study and brought it to the playroom. They spent hours trying to understand what was written, talking about God and its many mysteries to the ever divine. Sig seems to have developed a deep respect for the words of the Catholic faith. Do well treating such words. I can do a holy war for duchy. Calling in allies is going to cost me a lot. I need to. not where I plan to have you. A new lifestyle perk. I'll grant attack clean. I'll deal with that. Try to make them see sense. Where is my other troops? There's a commotion among the children today. Della was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters, getting targeted for a small fight. Sig was furious that anyone could target anyone attempting to speak on behalf of Christ. The divine well. Language, good. Come to my attention that some local commoners are moving so towards one. Take this gold. Take this from me. Where's my other troops? This is what I'm wondering. Where did they flee? My trusted servant is on his deathbed. His death will come as a blow to many of us, as we respect the old man for his patience, humility, and wisdom, which he tried his best to impart to us. I and others are by his bedside in his final hours draw near. Aspen is afraid of the end. End? No, the journey doesn't end here. He smiled gently. Death is just another path. A path, one that we must all take. The grey rain curtain of the world rolls back, and all turns to silver and glass. And then you'll see it, white shores and beyond. Stand by his bedside, contemplating his words. Hey, the good chieftain. Well, hosts and lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunity to portray my vassal. Yes, absolutely. Promote his cause. And we took a beating somewhere. 100. Good. Stand all. Helps increase Iceland. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with someone. It wasn't in an intense quarrel by any means. The discussion was a little heated at some points. The other person made a good argument that I didn't have any comeback to, even though I knew that they were wrong. Just as I was going about my business, I finally thought of the proper counter-argument that I covered have used in that conversation. Ah, such is life. This is frustrating. Yes, indeed. Such is life. A matter of life and death. A recent argument between two of my champions, another and Haarrrh, has escalated drastically. Apparently, the key point of contention is a colossal prized pig, which Anunda stole from Tuller, or Tuller from Anunda. Honestly, with all the yelling, it's quite unclear. Now both champions have openly challenged each other to Holmgang. A duel. It's a bit dramatic. By all means, I'll even wedge it on Tuller. Game 15 gold. Another has been murdered. Oh god, how could you do this to an answer? How could you indeed? Quite easily, I would imagine. Raise the runestone. Yes, absolutely. My vanquish for Vigpus. And right there. I would need 16 de jure counties. I have 12. Flame, charmed vassal. As I walk outside, I'm greeted by the sight of my vassal, Chieftain Haarrrh, crouching beside my cat Flame, tenderly patting his head. Quite love the cat, yes indeed. Very perceptive of you. Well, that I cannot do. That I could. I must think about that. I want to get the troops back first. The chief needs to wait. It's all good. I have died. Oh, dear lord. Not at a good time. We'll have to see what Yellow has gained. Wait, we've kept it all? Is this even possible? We have Iceland, Nordia, Viking, and Upland. Heavily over the limit, unfortunately, but such is life. He's merely 29 years old. He has no allies yet, does he? Oh, he does. Wessex, which is main ally anyway. Intriguing. Well, with a change in the leadership of the land, we will end there for today. Join us next time where we may try to take on Trader Log. Very well.